know, it's funny. She loves lizards. That's a new thing that my dog Colby has found since we've moved to Florida. He's obsessed with them. He stares out the window all the time trying to find them. That's always a lot of fun. Good free entertainment for you. Let's talk about some recent wind gusts with Hurricane Melissa. We're still tracking this very powerful storm. Santiago de Cuba, we're seeing the wind gusts go down there as that storm moves further north. 87-mile-per-hour gusts, though, still. Las Tunas, 73 miles per hour. Guantanamo, still seeing gusts over 100 miles per hour. Holguin, 76 miles per hour. In Havana, which is well far removed from this storm, 15-mile-per-hour gusts. So Havana really didn't see much of any impact from this storm other than that breeze. In fact, on the backside of this storm, which if you know, which most of you do, backside of the storm, you get that sinking air and usually some pretty beautiful weather. Not the case, though, as Melissa continues to barrel over the island of Cuba. But notice the eye, how disorganized it's becoming. This is a very mountainous region. That's going to tear apart this storm and have it weaken as it moves over into the southeastern Bahamas. But still, 115-mile-per-hour sustained winds, a powerful Category 3 hurricane that is expected to move into the southeastern Bahamas as a Category 2 storm and then get close to Bermuda as a Category 1 hurricane. It's going to dump potentially another 10 to maybe 20 inches of rain on the northern part of the island here, northeastern part of the island, and that's going to bring rainfall totals to potentially over 2 feet. We are still, unfortunately, looking at the threat of more landslides and flash flooding across parts of Cuba and even parts of the Dominican Republic and Haiti through the day. They're going on about day 5 of more heavy rainfall. We are truly thinking of everyone who lives in the Caribbean impacted by this storm. Melissa's footprint very vast. Satellite and radar here at home. We again counting our blessings for some beautiful weather on the way, and this front that is out to our west is currently moving our way. That's going to bring us the really nice weather going into tomorrow and Friday. Temperatures right now low to mid 60s, 67 in Tampa, 63 in Lakeland and in Brooksville, 65 in Sebring. It's a comfortable morning. Today, lower humidity, cooler afternoon, upper 70s to low 80s. Late evening showers on the way, and by late evening I mean after sunset. We're going to start cloudy. We'll see sunshine through the afternoon today, and then here comes that front marching in along the coast around 9 o'clock, bringing just light to steady rain. That'll move over the 75 corridor closer to 11 before falling apart and moving inland overnight, leaving just the chance for a few light scattered showers before we have a breezy and comfortable Thursday. Your marine forecast through the day, light chop on the bay, but that small craft advisory goes into effect tonight through 4 a.m. Friday. So try to get your boating done today because unfortunately that boating forecast not going to look great back half of the week into Friday. Tomorrow, another really comfortable start, waking up in the upper 50s to low 60s, sunny, breezy. Sunny and 75 is like the perfect weather. And that's on the way tomorrow. Gets even better Friday. Get the jackets ready. I know they're in the back of the closet collecting dust. You're going to need them Friday morning. 40s along the Nature Coast, low 50s in the city of Tampa, upper 40s in other areas inland as well. Halloween looks great, low 70s. Cooler air. We're going to drop into the 60s for trick-or-treating hour. It's going to be beautiful. We have a big game this weekend in Jacksonville. Are you going? My husband and I are. We'll see you there if you are. So there's a nice picture down memory lane. Temperatures in the 40s in the morning in Jacksonville, with high temperatures going into the low 70s over at Everbank. Going to be quite chilly there. 7-day forecast shows beautiful sunshine after that late rain chance tonight. We'll warm back into the low 80s Sunday and introduce low-end rain chances to kick off next week.
Right now where Melissa is.
That's right. Yeah, we are still following Hurricane Melissa. We'll get to the latest on that. I wanted to kind of backtrack a little bit. Hurricane Melissa officially rang in as the 3rd strongest hurricane by pressure, tying the Labor Day hurricane back in 1935 that impacted the Florida Keys. And it was the strongest storm to ever make a landfall. While we've had stronger storms, they've been strong out over open water. Here's the latest on Melissa, now weakening, about to make its exit on the southeast side of Cuba here. And it is still very powerful. Winds of 105 miles per hour, however, now losing its major hurricane status down to Category 2 hurricane strength as of the latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center. I wanted to zoom out because we're starting to see some of those rain bands move on to Turks and Caicos and the southeast Bahamas, but also still the islands of Hispaniola. We haven't really talked about that all that much because obviously our focus has been on Jamaica, where the conditions are improving there, but the islands of Hispaniola have had constant rain since the weekend. So we're going on like day 5 of heavy rainfall. Still continuing with a flooding threat for the islands of Hispaniola, also for eastern Cuba, where another 10 to 20 inches could fall, especially on the northern fringe here. Landslides also still a possibility. And of course, naturally, next, the southeast Bahamas are up here, potentially making a landfall on one of those smaller islands later today as a Category 2, bringing heavy rain and also significant storm surge as far east as the Turks and Caicos through the day today. Melissa will then continue her northerly track through the open Atlantic. Hurricane watch already in effect for the island of Bermuda, which which has been hit multiple times, or at least have been impacted multiple times by storms this season. Here at home, we're watching a weather system moving into the southeast, bringing rain to Tennessee, parts of Mississippi and Alabama this morning. That'll bring us a low-end chance for rain later this evening as we wait for it. Beautiful morning out there. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s. Nice and comfy out there. 66 in West Chase and in Tampa, 62 in Thinota, Sassa, 63 in Dade City, 65 in Sebring. We'll see tons of sunshine through the day today. The humidity will be on the lower end. Enjoy it. It'll be comfortable. High temperatures only in the upper 70s to low 80s. And then this evening around 9 o'clock, so as you're winding down for the day, a front will bring the chance for light rain along the coast first, and then those showers will move inland and ultimately fizzle apart through the overnight hours, but a few light showers possible inland later this evening ahead of a breezy Thursday, mostly dry outside of a quick passing shower, and that lower humidity will really make itself at home. Marine forecast light chop on the bay today, but I want to focus your attention to this small craft advisory tonight through 4 a.m. Friday. So you want to get that boating done before the evening tonight because conditions out on the water aren't going to be the best the next couple of days once that front moves in. 50s north of Tampa tomorrow. Get the light jackets ready. Low 60s for Tampa. Breezy and cooler with highs only in the low 70s tomorrow, and it gets even colder on Friday. Take a look at this. 40s along the Nature Coast, 50s in Tampa for the first time since April 13th, 40s for our inland communities. Yeah, that is sweater weather here in Florida. Get ready. Get those jackets out from the back of the closet. And then for Halloween, 70s as the kiddos are getting ready, 60s for that trick-or-treating hour. It's going to be gorgeous. 7-day forecast shows that beautiful weather continuing into the weekend, full of events here across the Bay Area. Mid-70s Saturday after a morning in the 50s. We'll introduce low rain chances early next week. More news and weather on the other side of the break.